We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Isotopes and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Benito Santiago. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Santiago hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken by Alomar. And that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two and 0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. in the air out to right. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, George Brett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kingman's got it, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Isotopes on top 1-0. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A-game going today.
Standing in, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Pitch popped up. Brett in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 32 home runs and 81 driven in. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Inside, ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Indiana is on top here, 1-0. Now to the plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
2 strikes.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Still 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Joe Torre, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Torre possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2
He is
strikes.
in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting it.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
In now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. A man at third with one away. Two 2-0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. But the throw bounces at first, and the run's going to score.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Nolan.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So striding in, Nolan Ryan. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch, pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He's running. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ken Griffey. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with two strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. Indiana is out in front here, 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of them no matter what. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Up next for the Buccos, Juan Pierre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Isotopes lead this one 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes Andrew.
For the Isotopes, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Back goes Kingman. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batter, second base.
Ready for another chance. Joe Morgan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
At the plate now, George Brett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Dwight Evans, runner in scoring position with Surgan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Here it comes.
Hey. That's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Aparicio fields it cleanly, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Oh, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So striding forward now, Dave Kingman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and Santiago got him. Ryan into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joe Torre. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Luis Aparicio is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Nolan Ryan. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
You know what, Matty? I think the sac bunt is quickly becoming a lost art, and it can't become that, certainly with a pitcher that can help himself by getting a good sac bunt down. Wasn't able to execute last time up. Been given another opportunity right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
Correa, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Ken Griffey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Ready once again, Benito Santiago. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
In there, 1-1. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 25.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. Jones, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side is retired. Stepping into the box, Adbert Alzolay picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 1-1 home. Popped into the air, back behind second. And there's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ryan's ready. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Frank Thomas is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. George Brett. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line drive to center field. Pierre is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Dwight Evans. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Popped up. Thomas will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Dave Kingman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's set and the pitch. Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Popped him up. Torrey is there for it. One out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Runner at second, one away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Three and oh now. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. The payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And Andrews about as good as they come as he nails him at the plate. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joe Torre. And now pitch on the way. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This is line to left. Kingman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Joaquin Soria will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Pierre. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Frank Thomas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to Frank Thomas. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Into the box now, Benito Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman. First offering on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Griffey's in pursuit. He's there and records the first down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Soria, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit 3 home runs. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Evans is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Aaron Bummer will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
For Indiana, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Correa in foul ground, and this will land foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The third baseman, number 5.
Striding in once again, George Brett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Striding in, Dwight Evans. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Aparicio has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. The 1-1.
At the ball. Nope, that's down.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Kyle Seager will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Nope,
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The set and the 1-1.
Inside.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jerry Familia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Joey Wendell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. We are into extra innings, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Luis Aparicio. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dwight Smith Jr.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pierre moving for it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and this one will bounce into the wall. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Delino DeShields will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at third base. Number 2, Delino DeShields.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now batting, Benito Santiago. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. In now, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So now we'll see if Raleigh Fingers enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Juan Pierre. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track down. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Hit down the line at first. John Franco is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
John Franco.
One out, nobody on. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. He went down on strikes last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there at the knees, strike one. Two out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He'll get it into second. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Joaquin Soria gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.